Okay, so here we are at Camp Verde in Arizona, and right off the bat, what do we see in here? We see all these little apertures. Look, you can see all these openings here and here and here and here. Oop, up there in the corner. And we have a wall back here. So the narrative about this place is that part of it was carved, part of it was built with limestone and cobblestones from a river, and then the rest of it was just natural. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this bit right here. You can see how it's like a semicircle. See that? And this archway here, it's like blobbing down. Oh, look at that. So, who gets to decide what is carved and what is built and what is natural? Like these experts get to tell us, and that's our interpretation of this place. But this looks just like all the other places we see, and you can see how this is like the same size, the same distance apart, and it would have continued down here at the bottom, but it's been mud flooded. And you'll see, let me keep going. I'll show you what I mean with that. Yeah, so see right here. Oh, hold on. I'm still figuring this out. No! Okay. Shit, I did it again. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to clear the screen. Okay. So down here you have these archways that look like they're mud flooded. Curiously, the same way we see on a bunch of the old world buildings that have the same kind of features, these archways and columns. This one's just all messed up, all muffed up, if you will. All right, let's keep going. Ugh, I mean, look at it, guys. Oh boy, you see here, it's like a semicircle. Got all these little, you can almost start seeing like a pattern of the way that they separated as it goes on. And then here too, and here, and there, and there. I mean, my gosh. Oof, you can really see it in this shot. See how it's like sticking out? It's like a flanking tower or something. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me go back just a hair. Okay, look at this. So I wonder if these natives built this little wobbly archway, or if they're saying that's natural, or if they carved that wobbly thing out. Because maybe these sides were columns and they got squished down, or maybe it was just part of the overall archway and it got squished down. But regardless, it looks like it got squished down. It doesn't look natural, especially whenever you see the same feature over and over and over and over and over. Look, and you can see it goes all the way up, almost like a terracing, it kind of comes outwards, which it probably comes outwards as well, because I believe that it, you know, some cataclysm happened and it kind of really damaged the bottom part. So now what's left at the bottom is just all this rubble stuff and what we call dirt now. But look, you see the mud flooded windows down here too. Just incredible. And this one's probably low-hanging fruit. I'm sure probably everyone that's would watch this video is probably, look, they go all the way around the damn thing, the whole thing, all the way around, like as far as you can see, all the way around. And you'll find these little bricks and stuff, and I have more videos of the same location in different spots, and you see the same damn thing. And the narrative is that it was 3 different like groups of Indian tribes over time, and some of them just up and left for no reason, and then some of them came in and they were travelers anyway. It's just all so confusing, and it starts like in the 11. Look at this. Look at that here. Like it started in the 1100s is what they're saying. This whole building and you know, living, adapting this supposed mountain into a dwelling. You can see where the different levels are. Okay, so here's another one. This is also at Camp Verde in Arizona. You can already see the levels where they're all the same size. And look what we got down here. And they got this shit on the side of the mountain where it's, you know, cliff dwellings. Look at that. And I found a video of this couple exploring, and they they were in this Arizona desert too by this Camp Verde. And they found these supposed ruins, these Native American ruins that aren't even documented yet. Like they're just more freaking ruins. Look at here. Look at that one. Look at that one. Let me get to it. So you can see where it looks like a different color down here because the like heat differentials, you know, we have all these kind of different reactions to whatever the hell this cataclysm was. So with this one, you know, again, it's like the game of, you know, what's the narrative going to be? So with this, they can just say, oh, they built this section here, and they built it in. They built it so it would match. That's what they're doing. Built it so it would match the natural tunnels that are there, the caves that are there. So it would, you know, have a good aesthetic about it. I mean, and over here, so over here they built this way with all these stones, and some of them look identical to bricks, which I think that's probably what they were originally. And then they built this separate with some clay mud. And then they just made use of the matching caves, matching cave tunnels. Look at it. Wow. I don't know. To me, it looks like everything else that I investigate. The more you investigate, you find the same patterns, the same evidence. It's just another melted structure from this cataclysm, and it has the same features as the Greco-Roman structures, the towers, the archways, the columns. You just see it over and over, but in this case, it's like these Native Americans were trying to create, and actually they call it a castle. They call some of these ruins castle because they have the forms of castles. Yep. All right, then I've got one more. This is also the same location. This is just from another person's drone footage. Let's see, I wanted to get in there. Yeah, okay. So this is, you can just see it much better. Check out the texture. So if this, hold on, if they built this section here, how the hell did they build it to look like that? And if they carved it, how the hell did they carve it to look like that? And if it's natural, how the hell did it get that way? Like that shit, neither, those three options don't match. Let's keep going. Boy, boy, boy. Yeah, look at these sections here. Like these bits here. All this, like, blistering, bubbling, hot. Looking, dripping down here. Dripping down, like the facade or something was dripping down. There's a tunnel in the back. You can see another wall. Just point this out real quick. You can see another archway in here. You can see another section here that probably was just a section of wall, or it was a column, and as it squished down, it got much wider because all the material had to go somewhere, and so it just pushed out into itself. Now this one, check this out. Okay. Ugh, look at the bottom, guys. You see all this? I mean, come on. No, that's... the narrative is ridiculous, and look at this rock and stuff. They climbed all the way up here just to put this partial wall right here. Oh, and this here, there's a better... this one you can see on this side, it's got you know, the blocks, all the little blocks. And then over here, it's just all melted. So let's see, it shows it with a couple. Oh, there we go. That's a good. Okay, here we go. Thanks guys for your videos, or for your video. This is the only one I'm using from them, but and I can leave links. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to these people's exploration and their footage and stuff like that. It's just, it gives you a good up close and personal look at these locations. And I mean, I'm in Texas, so it wouldn't be easy for me to go, you know, and check this out. So I'm grateful that people do upload this stuff. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful to them, but anywho, so yeah, you can clearly see over here, you know, I mean, you see it. Got the blocks, blocks. Then it's getting melted down here. They're all melted together. Some meltage here. And then over here, it's just all melted. So did the natives come in here? One of them, there were 3 different groups. So they can also be like, oh, well, one group just lived in the caves. One group carved the caves. And one group did the masonry. You know, I mean, they... So did they come in here and they've got this side that's all blobby. And then they have a section here and this side's blobby. And it's like, hey, let's make them a pair. Let's make them a pair. Let's add some blocks here. And we'll get some matching grout, some you know, mud glue to match the bottom with the top. And just, hopefully nobody will notice. It'll be great. It'll look really great. Okay, so I'm just going to hammer this home. I've also, you know, read different articles and stuff about it. So also at this location, there's also this Montezuma Castle, and you read the history about this place and it gets really confusing. Like, the name's confusing. It sounds like something like this, but it's misleading. It's just all these stupid minutia in there just to get your brain all, you know, mixed up. But I wanted to show this website just because. So this is the, and there's a video of this too, but I really wanted to get a better viewpoint of the overall, you know, how big and massive this range is. So there's this one too, and in this story they say that these were hand built, and that evidence of that is that there's handprints on the exterior of these walls here. And I want to see those damn pictures. Believe me, I looked for them. I don't see any pictures of these supposed handprints. That doesn't mean they built it though. This could just be like we see everywhere else, this melted structure. These are the little pocket of survival in there. All the pretty stuff is melted off. Some of the windows have gotten, you know, shrunken down from heat expansion. And then maybe some natives went in there, and maybe they did add some shit to the walls. You know, maybe they did get some mud and smear it around. You know, I don't know. But this pattern that you know, that you see once you look into this, it's just so predictable over and over and over. And also their narratives have become very predictable. Like, oh, okay, I'm sure they said this and said that. And whenever you look, it's like, sure enough. So anyway, you know, they say that this was, you know, this castle started. You can see right here, the castle is thought to have been started in 1100. And then it continued. They built this son of a bitch right here for 300 years, okay? Give me a break. I mean, ugh, it's so silly. So this place was also, you could go visit it as a tourist up until the mid-50s. And this is how they accessed it in the modern world, y'all. In the modern world, they would access it with these freaking ladders, these treacherous ladders to get up there to where that's at. So how the hell did the natives get up there? Like, give me a break. It's so ridiculous. If this were just one case, maybe we could be like, oh yeah, that's really, you know, wild. Those natives did that. And not just one group of natives, the other ones that came after followed in suit. Wow. Yeah, shit looks melted to me. Look down here. Look at this stone at the bottom of it. And you got all this bubbly stuff up here. And you can see stone mixed in with it too. Alright guys, I'll stop it there. I was trying to keep this short. So, oh, this is just real quick guys. Look at this. This is their reconstruction of how it looked. How it probably looked, they think, whenever the natives were occupying it. How fucking hazardous and inconvenient does this look for a dwelling? Are you kidding me? I don't know. I don't know. It makes me laugh. Anyway, I'm just going to keep looking. If I can find something to prove me wrong and prove their story right, then I'll go with that. But, yeah, I'm very suspicious of what they say because it does not add up to what we see. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.